From the Back to Reality release, that's Slaughter with Trailer Park Boogie. You feeling trashy tonight, Mr. Akin?
I feel trashy every night, man. That's kind of how I plan on doing my dating, man, as I go out to the trailer parks and look like the rich guy.
Well, there you go. You could look up your good friend Angie from the trailer park, and maybe she could, take a night off from dog sitting, and you can go have a good time with her.
And if she's busy, I've always got her dogs and peanut butter, so it's
right.
all good.
Maybe her brother will share.
Yeah, her brother. Too funny, man. No, I just always love that riff, man. The best thing that ever happened to Slaughter was Tim Kelly dying, at least musically.
Wow.
That's true. I like Tim Kelly. I was actually friendly with that guy.
Sure.
But boy, they became a better musical band once he died. No question on that.
So you like Blando, huh?
I did. I thought Blando brought a real metal quality to Slaughter.
Sure.
You don't agree, or do you agree?
No, I agree. I've had a relationship, friendship with the Slaughter guys from,
Sure.
A long time ago. Actually, I promoted the Revolution album when it came out, and actually that was my first in-studio guest was Mark Slaughter.
Really?
Yeah, I actually picked him up at the hotel out in Fairlawn.
Okay.
And brought him to the station, and he did an hour with me in the station.
And then how did he get where he was going from there?
My then girlfriend took him back.
Really?
Kelly.
Banged him?
I don't think so, but at least that I'm not aware of. But
did you worry about that?
No.
That Mark Slaughter was going to bang your girlfriend?
No, because not that this would stop anyone, but this is when he was like fairly newly had new children. He had babies, young babies. Like I said, not that would mean anything, but.
Well, yeah. I mean, I see your point, dude. Because rock stars are notoriously faithful.
Sure. I never saw Mark as being one of those sleazy guys, though.
No,
he's always had kind of a squeaky clean image.
Yeah, and you don't hear any stories about him knocking up 3 chicks backstage at a Poison show or something. You never really do.
Not at all. Nothing like that.
Yeah. Now Dana Strum, that dude fucking defines douche. But
yeah, that guy. Well, even Dana has always been cool to me.
He was kind of dicky to me.
Well, he is kind of a dicky guy, but to me personally, every time he sees me, hey bro.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you have a good experience with him. I don't have necessarily a bad experience with him. Just I'm the god and you're not kind of an attitude, which automatically makes me hate him.
Well, I can see that. I can understand that.
Yeah. Well, anyway. I actually did have a reason for some Slaughter tonight. I just emailed you something that a listener sent me.
Okay.
That I just noticed literally as we were playing tunes.
It's in the request email?
Either one.
Okay.
Either one. It is. Apparently, Mark Slaughter is now a voiceover guy.
Yeah. Well, he's always been a voiceover guy, though.
I did not realize that he was.
Yeah, he even way back. Remember when actually this was on that Revolution tour. They played at Ron's Crossroads.
Okay, yeah.
You were there, right?
I was there. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, he was actually getting into that then.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, he was doing I remember he was kind of after the show was over and they had done their whole autograph session thing.
Right.
He and several people along with myself, he was doing all these, impressions.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, and he was doing that then. He was doing like cartoon characters and, people you've heard of, things you've heard of.
No kidding. I had no idea, but a fan sent me over his audition tape of, his voiceover stuff with all his different stuff. I just thought maybe that would be fun to listen
to. Well, sure. Actually,
I'll assume it's good.
Well, he also was on the... what was that TV show, VH1, The Big 80s or something like that? And, he was like being interviewed and he was doing some of that on there.
Oh, no, I didn't see that either.
They showed him in the studio, in the soundproof room doing these voiceover things.
Yeah. the only voiceover I really remember Mark doing was voiceover of a bad singer when he did that Fly to the Angels thing that we did a few years ago.
Right.
Oof.
But he does that stuff, and he's been doing it for a long time, so it's really nothing new.
Are they a band now?
Yeah, they still tour. They do the whole fly-in date thing now.
Okay, I can't remember the last time I saw Slaughter announced playing anywhere.
Actually, I saw, it wasn't long ago where they were, like on a weekend package, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's the whole weekend thing.
Yeah. Nice enough guys, like we said, but did you ever really dig them live?
Not really.
Me either.
Not really. I've seen them, I'm going to say I've seen them about 6 times.
Yeah, I'm about in the same number there.
And, they never really did anything for me impressive, but friendly, very friendly guys.
Yeah, certainly nice guys. And back in the day, boy, did the chicks love them.
Oh, they did. But, of course, Bloss Elias provided one of our best stories of the CMS history.
Okay.
Because he was messing around with Jan Gardner.
Oh, yeah. Are we saying that now?
And got her punched out. Oh, where did you hear that?
That's terrible.
That never happened.
That didn't happen.
Well, it did, Jan. We were told by a very reliable source that happened. Oh. What?
And silence. That's the best line of that whole thing when you go, and silence. And quiet or something. I forget what you said, but it's just like, and you're not going to respond.
Right.
Yeah, I was literally just talking about that the other day. The funny thing about that was not that we called her out on that and blew her out of the water, but was that how for 6 months after we kept finding interviews where people referenced.
Yeah, they all capitalized on that.
Yeah, we got no credit for it.
And then the story kept changing.
Yeah, of course it did. Because she had more time to think about and craft her answer.
Exactly. But boy, we blindsided her with that.
That was a great one. And then she hated me because of my review and everything else.
She told me that in person.
Your partner's a dick.
Yeah, we were outside of they were playing an Indian casino way up in Minnesota.
Okay.
Walker, Minnesota.
Right.
And they were loading up the van, heading back out, and I was outside, and the docking guys were getting ready to leave, and I was getting ready to leave to drive back down to Minneapolis to catch a plane home. And
right.
And she came over to me, and she says, "You're partners with that Chris-Akin guy, aren't you?" And I go, "Yeah, he's my radio partner and stuff." And I just didn't appreciate his review of the record. These girls work so hard on this, and he just trashed them. And I was just like, well, I read the review. I said, whatever your issue is, that's with Chris. I don't write the paper. And, and she's just like, well, you tell him that these girls take those kind of reviews to heart, and, they work their asses off, and he just completely trashed them. And, we didn't appreciate it. And, it was just like, wow, okay.
It's like, hello, you're in a band. You put music out there in public. It's going to get reviewed.
Right.
Someone's not going to like it.
Sure.
It happened to be me.
But they were still nice to me, though.
They're nice to you. I bet you they wouldn't be to me.
Yeah, they were still nice to me. They hung out there. Dokken did 2 shows with them, and 2 nights in a row. And, side stage and stuff. I was side stage, and all the girls would come up and say hey to me. And one of them actually wore the CMS shirt.
Really?
Yeah, I brought baby doll shirts with me and gave each one of the girls one, and she actually wore one on stage.
Even after the way that we...
Oh, yeah, it had nothing to do with...
reviews?
Yeah, they had nothing to do with me.
It's great.
Sure.
I wish you had photos of that.
Right.
That would be a good photo to have.
Well, I do have pictures of me and Jan.
With her wearing a CMS shirt?
No, she didn't have the shirt on then, but I do have pictures with her and I together.
Was she naked?
No.
Not that you're admitting.
No, she wasn't. No, this was just, around the stage area.
Right. Look at who just checked into the chat room.
Who's that?
Lita Ford's Bush.
Oh, nice.
Good Lord.
Lita Ford's Bush.
Good God.
All right, well, let's what?
I just was going to go same place you are. So let's check out this thing.
Yeah, let's listen to Mark Slaughter.
All right.
It's Saturday night.
Long, long ago, before man ruled the world, there was a...
What a dream I was having! Louis Armstrong was trying to kill me!
Gee, boss.
How very, very strange. No, it's not done yet. La, la, la.
You love cookies? Yeah.
So long, Granny.
Hey, how you doing?
Pretty good, thanks.
I'm so happy.
Hey, what's the big idea here? Oh, Father, please. I wouldn't be caught dead in that outfit.
Well, of course you wouldn't.
Let's all get crazy! Right on, dude.
I kept running and running.
Away!
And that's when I pulled out my...
I like the way you talk.
I like the way you talk.
Oh, stop it! You killed me!
Of course. What's all the commotion about, kids?
I'm going home.
That didn't do such a good Cartman.
No.
But when he did the Sylvester the cat and all that, I've actually heard him in person do that, and he actually does that pretty well.
Yeah, the only thing I could think of when he was doing those impressions was...
Is it possible for you to shut the fuck up for 10 seconds?
That's all I could think of.
Okay. I do some pretty good voiceovers myself.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, well, you do the Martian guy.
Marvin the Martian. The Illudium Pew X14 space modulator. And I do a pretty good Curly.
All right.
I'm just a victim of circumstances.
Jesus. I do no impressions. None. Do you do any more?
Let's see. Who else do I do. I think I do a better Sling Blade than he does. Mm-hmm. I believe I'll have me some more of them biscuits and mustard. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you got to slow it down, dude, because you're talking way too fast like you have brain power.
Yeah, that Mrs. Wheatley, she got up and made me some biscuits and mustard at 4 o'clock in the morning. Mm-hmm.
Good Lord.
So there, I do a few.
Yeah, I wonder, do you think he makes money? I mean, like a lot of money doing impressions?
I think so. Impressions, because you know who else does that is Terry Illowis.
Really?
Yeah, he does voiceover stuff with impressions for Disney.
He does a really bad impression of Jack Russell. I know that much.
But he actually works for Disney.
No kidding.
Yeah, he does a lot of Disney voiceovers, and I guess he does pretty well at that.
Slow down, Neeley. Your Sling Blade impression sounds like Ian Hunter.
I didn't know Ian Hunter sounded like that.
Dude, did I show you? Mr. E sent me this video of Ian Hunter doing Cleveland Rocks like 5 years ago or 10 years ago.
Really?
Oh, I'll have to find it during the next break. But, oh, my God. It was horrendous how bad.
Well, it was as bad as we imagined it would be during the Ian Hunter segment.
And this was 10 years ago, so you got to think that it's 10 years slower and more boring now.
I like when you were doing your impression of Cleveland Rocks, Cleveland Rocks. Holy smoke, I need some oxygen.
That's still one of the best bits. That might be one of the best bits in the history of the show, not just since I came back.
Well, that and Hand Job. I'm not really sure which one is better, but that one was just so off the wall.
Oh yeah. Well, we got a new photo this week. Did I tell you this?
About what?
Of a new guy. You want to see a new picture?
Of who?
Joe Lynn Turner.
Oh, really? No, I haven't seen that.
All right, everybody go to the Facebook page, facebook.com/thecms. I'll put it up right now. I mean, literally right now I'll put it up. I actually saved it so that I'd be ready for this. Let me see here. How do I do this?
Well, speaking of photos, there's a new photo of you and your friend there in the request.
Which friend? Stephanie?
Stephanie.
Is it a bad one?
He took that same photo that turned into Frankenhead.
Yeah.
And he basically photoshopped it to make it look like you and Stephanie look like cats now.
I'll check that one out in a minute. All right, here it goes. Let's see. Joe Lynn Turner. I want your first impression off of this photo. Holy smokes.
Are you sending it to me?
No, I'm putting it right up on the Facebook. You can just look.
I have to go to the Facebook and see it.
Yep, go to facebook.com. You want me to just send it to you? I can do that too.
Yeah, just send it to me. I'd rather do it that way. It'd be easier for me to do it that way.
Which email?
The request.
Joe Lynn Turner. Let me find it here. Joe Lynn Turner. Are people seeing it?
No, I'm looking at the picture of you and Steph as cats.
I'm going to that right now while this Joe Lynn Turner sends to you.
It's under RB in the request email.
All right.
It's just RB.
Look at the response to Joe Lynn Turner. Holy Jesus. What the hell?
What?
What the hell is wrong with our dumb fans? I'm going to save that.
Holy smokes. Who has worse plastic surgery, Carrot Top or Joe Lynn Turner? Wow.
What happened?
Wow.
Is that Joe Lynn Turner or Vinnie Vincent?
Is that Joe Lynn Turner or
Joan Rivers?
That's who I was looking for. Joan Rivers, yeah.
Oh, no. And the wig. Oh, dear God. That's got to be a wig, doesn't it?
I have no idea. Yeah.
Come on. That looks like somebody painted a bag of fucking grass from a lawnmower and threw it on his head.
Wow.
That is horrendous. What the hell? Would you, if you saw that guy walking down the street, would you even know that that's Joe Lynn Turner?
I would have never guessed.
Why would that guy? That was a decent looking guy.
Yeah.
Now he looks like, I don't know, Ace Frehley without the makeup.
Something like that.
Or Vinnie Vincent, I
would
mean.
say Vinnie Vincent.
Yeah, he
Wow.
What the fuck happens to these guys?
And where did you get this picture?
Some fan sent it.
Oh.
Another fan sent that.
I mean, Carrot Top's plastic surgery is horrific, but Joe, oh my God. I mean, to see, it almost looks like Joe and his ugly girlfriend. You know?
It's Joe's sister and his ugly girlfriend now. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
He does exactly what MOL said in there. He looks like a 60-year-old woman.
Yeah.
Wow. And those big fake teeth, too.
Yeah, he got the big caps going on. And sorry, Joe, you can't recapture your youth like that.
Man, oh man, that is not good surgery.
Not good.
My goodness.
He just like put an extra stitch in it. I want to make sure this lasts a while.
He's got a tie off of his face in the back under the wig. And he pulls it tighter and tighter.
Yeah, no kidding. Wow.
I thought you'd appreciate that.
Yeah, that's hard to look at.
Wow.
That is hard to look at.
What the hell, man? I can't even imagine that chick singing Field of Dreams, Street of Dreams.
Right.
Can you?
No.
And who's the guy on the left?
I don't.
That looks familiar too.
Yeah, he almost looks like Vinny in a way.
Yeah, he does.
He looks a little bit like Vinny.
We'll call that one Chinny Epicy.
Yeah.
Looks a little chubby.
Wow.
Joe. Oh, everybody, look at, now they want the cat face picture.
Yeah,
Hold on, friends.
Yeah, you got to show them the cat face.
All right, we'll put that one up too. Let me see here. I do love the fact that we can do this like on the fly.
Yeah.
Chris and Steph are cats. Post. Going up now, folks. Jesus, what the hell? I look like fucking Eddie Munster got hit in both sides with a baseball bat.
You just you guys look like cats.
Too funny. Holy shit. Anyway, Joe Lynn Turner checking in.
Yeah, there you go.